the studio of emerging designer Aaron Segal, who's taking knitwear to the forefront of fashion. Creator of 2 clothing lines and professor at RISD, this Boston-born artist is busy becoming fashion's next big thing. And how did you get involved in fashion?
I wanted to study textile design in graduate school. After learning how to make my own fabrics, I decided the best use for them was to create my own clothes with them.
You hold 2 degrees, one from the University of Massachusetts and one from Rhode Island School of Design, so extensive training in your art. But what's your specialty?
My specialty is knitwear design. I use these machines to design all my own fabrics.
So take us through the process of creating these designs.
The first thing I do is I usually find a yarn that I'm really interested in. With the yarn, I will start to work in the machines. Once I develop a certain fabric, then I'll see what the best use for it is.
So you have 2 brands on the market right now. You have your eponymous line, you also have Pretty Snakes. What are the distinctive qualities of each line?
Pretty Snake is more of a print design brand. My eponymous brand is all handmade textiles. It's more of like a higher design.
And you recently came up with a really innovative take on the shoe. What was the inspiration behind this design?
When I was trying to figure out the shoes for the fashion show, I quickly realized that any shoe that wasn't made by myself wouldn't be right. So I started to think about the best way to incorporate my fabrics into shoes.
Aside from being a designer, you also teach industrial knitting at your alma mater, RISD. How did you come into this role?
It was just good timing. The teacher who normally teaches it is on sabbatical, and they invited me to teach for this year in her place.
So what are the students working on right now?
I have mostly seniors, so they're working on fabrics for their final degree projects. I teach them as much as possible for them to make their own discoveries.
And what can we expect from you next?
It's hard to say what to expect.
Well, where can people find your clothing on the market right now?
I sell the Pretty Snake line evidence at Queen of Hearts, and then I sell my Aaron Segal collection at Assembly, which is in New York. And I also sell those clothes online on Supermarket.